Right, welcome. This is probably going to be the first video on my channel. You join me in the lovely cold, damp garage to unbox this bad boy. Now, I've not seen any unboxings on YouTube yet, or anything in terms of this, to be quite honest. So I thought I'd jump on and make one for you. Basically, I've bought myself a new gun. It's an MWS, but it's not a TM. So Double Eagle, the guys who made the Noveske N4, which came out a year ago I think, have released a couple of new MWS riffs, and oh, my GoPro just went off. I didn't realise it was a normal thing, but it is. So here we go. You can tell I'm new to this. It's also stretched my head. So yeah, so what we've got here is a Daniel Defense licensed Mark 18 MWS. Now, I've had a TM before. I've always wanted the Mark 18, but I'm not paying like 680 quid for it. So I bought a TM before, M4 A1. I was going to get the Mark 18 rail for it, but I ended up selling it. Actually, I had a Noveske before as well, but ADHD happens and you buy and sell things, and here we are today. I was going to buy another TM, and then this popped up at a bargain price, which I will tell you in the video. So let's get straight to it and see what has to offer. So with it being Daniel Defense licensed, we have the Daniel Defense box, which is always lovely. I thought this knife was sharp, but clearly not. And I've definitely had my Weetabix this morning. Feel like it's Christmas. As you can see there, the Mark 18. So I'm intrigued to see what the colour of this Mark 18 rail is and see how close it is to the actual TM one. I've seen the TM one obviously in the shops, so I want to see how close I've actually got it. But straight off the bat, you gotta love it, haven't you? You've gotta love it. I mean, it's just a box, but here we are. So let's see what it looks like inside. And like I said, I had the Noveske. Obviously it's just a direct clone from the MWS, and well, it works and acts like an MWS. But again, I wanted to save myself some money, so as soon as I saw this, I just went for it. I just gathered the money together and got it. So here we go. Oh, I do like this nice little blue foam thing. It's like it's a proper thick foam piece. It's very nice. Look at that. Obviously you get all of this. No one's bothered about that, so that can go. Look at that. I think I've just wet myself a bit. Yeah, I'd say the colour is spot on the same. It's not like one of those overly cheap looking bronzes. It's more of a darker flat earth bronze, which is absolutely lovely. Obviously you have the engraved Daniel Defense, you have the Mark 18 and the 5.56, and you also get the nice Daniel Defense foam, it's not foam but like a gel grip, and the Daniel Defense stock, which I absolutely love. And to be fair, there's not actually that much wobble on it. I still might put a little bit of electrical tape on it, but cut long story short, there's the bad boy you want to see, isn't it? The MWS part, the gas blowback part, whatever you want to bloody call it, alright? Potato. They even replicate the TM there with a bit of foam there. But look how nice that looks. Look how nice that looks. And I just love the fact that they've decided to scrap the logos here. I wasn't a big fan of the Noveskes because they had the logo like on these, and well, they started off with a silver one, which I didn't think was very nice. But here we are. They've got that gap again. I don't know if that's a normal gap, but who cares, I guess. One thing I will say is, compared to my M4A1 TM, there's less of a gap here on this one. So yeah, you can't really see through it. On my actual TM that I had, you could basically see all through that. It fitted a lot looser than this. So straight off the bat, I'm a lot more happier, considering this is a lot cheaper. Oh, I can never get hold of that, can you? But adjustable, yeah, absolutely lovely, that. Absolutely lovely. Safety, everything works. So let's just do a little bit of a look inside. Obviously, we all know what an MWS looks like, but yeah, it looks very greased, which I like to see, obviously. But I will be wiping that down and re-greasing. A little bit of it's not quite painted there, but I guess that's not the end of the world. And then obviously, oh, it's all gone off. You've got your normal bolt and things. And the good thing about having one of these, the double eagles, is I'm pretty sure they've already upgraded this nozzle return spring, so you don't need to worry about that to work on green gas. So, but yeah, obviously it's just your standard MWS system and bolt. There's no markings on here. It is just a plain one. So it's not like the Noveski's where you get the badass charging handle. So a bit disappointed, but then again, what else? You know, do Daniel Defense put markings on their charging handles? I don't know. But let's just put that to one side. And of course, it's just your standard, obviously MWS stuff. There's your hop unit. I'm intrigued to see how long the barrels are in here, because I know when I got the Noveski, it was literally like that. It was ridiculous. So I'm hoping it goes all the way through, because I am going to try and use this on a HPA adapter at the weekend. So hopefully I get some gameplay for you. But yeah, your standard stuff really. But what a beautiful, beautiful gun. So I better tell you how much this is in comparison to the TM Mark 18. So I think as of, well, today, hang on, I've got a hair here. What's going on here now? You can piss off. So I think the Mark 18 of the TM is around about £640 or £680 or something like that. Where this, which personally I think is better, because on the TM you don't get none of the Daniel Defense, it's just your Colt licensed stuff. So you don't get none of this. But I like the Daniel Defense. So that's like £600 odd, and this was literally £369. So significantly less. It's even less than the standard M4A1. Like, this is all tight. Like, it's just, you know, this you can't beat this. This is like a nice gel. It's so comfortable. I am going to try and do some hop upgrades. So I've got a new rubber and nub, and I've also got an end pass to put in the nozzle. I think it's the Jaeger Precision end pass. So we'll see, because I know the Mark 18s on the TM are very hard to get the cast nuts off. So I'm hoping these are going to be a lot better, because I do not fancy fucking about with it, to be quite honest with you. And yes, I'm doing exactly what you're not supposed to do and look down the barrel, but here we are. Life lives on. And then there's a nice little Standard magazine, which, to be honest, looks very much like a TM, which is a lot better than when they had those plastic ones. not just the plastic ones, the P-Mags for the Noveski. They were just awful. I remember buying like 6 and like 2 of them were leaking straight off the bat. So yeah, that looks a whole lot better. So there's your lock back. I wonder if it has any gas in it. Oh, it does have some gas in it. Nice. Lovely stuff. It works exactly how an MWS should. Exactly how a gas blowback should. So yeah, that is the unboxing. And I think they're actually stocking these pretty much everywhere now. You can also get the, I think 12 or 14 inch version. So instead of the Mark 18, you actually get the M4A1 version, which again is in the bronze. And I think they've released a load of other stuff as well, but this is the Mark 18, and what a beauty she is. I'll have to see what your Chrono's at. I'm pretty sure I will put a clip of the Chrono into this video so you can see what she's chronoing out of the box, on the gas what's in it, and yeah, happy days. But so far, save yourself a lot of money. Here's your last look at it. It's upside down, but what a beauty she is. So I think this is going to be the first video on my channel. I'm going to go and play with this at the weekend, some CQB. Like I say, I've got an AirTag adapter coming for this, so we'll probably do a bit of gameplay with that and see what the crack is. But first I need to furniture it out, to be fair, because it doesn't actually come with iron sights, which is what I've literally just noticed. Which, to be fair, I never use iron sights anyway, and I think I've got some laying around somewhere. It's not the end of the world, but I've literally just noticed that, so nice one. But yeah, so I shall see you on the gameplay video, but this is the double eagle MWS Mark 18. So this is the gas which came in the mag. It's 3 2s. So yes, I'm shooting at a tree, but here we go. First one was 268 at 1 joule. 0.9 of a joule at 258 FPS. Same again. Same again. Okay, very consistent. So let's see what the crack is here. How do I actually get this? I have no idea what I'm doing here. So we're looking at 250, so it started off at 270, 250s, 247s. Obviously, I don't know how much gas is in here, but that's what you're looking at straight out the box. So literally around 1 joule at 250 FPS on 3 2s. But I am going to put an MPAS in this and see where it goes from there.